Welcome to everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammed Asim. I am PhD scholar in the Institute of Animal and Dairy Sciences in University of Agriculture, Faisalabad. I am presenting the conception rate using single and double dose of cryopreserved semen in Kajli and Lohi sheep. The pregnancy rate in Kajli and Lohi sheep were compared, followed by the artificial insemination with single and double dose of cryopreserved semen. After heat detection, half of the animals were inseminated with single dose of insemination and half of the animals were inseminated using double dose of insemination at morning and evening interval. After 3 months of pregnancy, the conception rates were detected by using manual pregnancy test and by using progesterone ELISA kit. Results showed in progesterone ELISA kit that 70% of the animals showed pregnancy in Gutley breed and 69% of the animals shows pregnancy in Low sheep. Similarly, in manual pregnancy diagnosis in Kajli sheep, about 68% of animals showed pregnancy, and in Low sheep, about 60% of the animals showed pregnancy. Results showed the single insemination remain more effective as the double insemination does not improve the conception rates as compared to the single insemination in both Kajli and Lohi animals. As everyone knows that artificial insemination is the first generation assisted reproductive technology. It's a tool which is used in genetic improvement program and in progeny testing programs. It's the most economical breeding program and which is used in genome resource banking. It's a routine. It's a routine it's a routine technique which is used throughout the world, but still it's not more common in Pakistani small ruminants. There are different artificial insemination methods depending on the site of deposition of semen, as intrauterine insemination, or we also say it as laparoscopic technique, exocervical insemination, vaginal deposition of semen, and intracervical deposition of semen. And the objective of these studies were to compare the conception rates in Katli and Lohi animals who are artificial insemination, and also to compare the effect of single and double dose of cryopreserved semen in these animals. In methodology, the experiment was conducted in LES Khushab and LPRI Badanagar. In LES Khushab, Kajli sheep, artificial insemination in Kajli sheep was done, and in LPRI Badanagar, the artificial insemination in Lohi sheep was done. 60 animals per breed were selected for insemination, and half of the animals, that is 30 animals per breed, were inseminated using single dose of frozen semen, and other half of the animals were inseminated using double dose of semen at morning and evening intervals. The intracervical deposition of the semen was done with the help of a duct speculum, and the universal artificial insemination gun was used to carry out for the artificial insemination. For the pregnancy diagnosis, the teaser ram were used after 18 to 20 days post insemination, and a non-return to estrus is detected as a sign of pregnancy. Then, after about 3 months, the progesterone ELISA test was done by taking the blood samples of the animals, and then serum was collected from the blood, and then ELISA, progesterone ELISA test was conducted. Similarly, the manual pregnancy test was done by using the vaginal mucosa consistency and abdominal palpation method. Here are some insemination apparatus. This is duct speculum, which is used to see the ciliate view of the external loss of the cervix. And here is artificial insemination by passing the rod in from the external loss of the cervix. Results showed that in both breeds, that is in Kajli and Lohi, there is a non-significant difference among both breeds in case of conception rates. Similarly, in each breed, there are three rams, ram 1, ram 2, and ram 3 in Kajli breed, and similarly ram 1, ram 2, and ram 3 in Lohi breed. By each ram, there were 20 ewes were inseminated. 10 ewes were inseminated using single dose, and 10 ewes were inseminated using double dose of insemination. Results showed that there was no more difference between there was no significant difference among all the rams of both breeds. And the ELISA test showed that in both breeds that single insemination brings more than 74% conception rates, while in double insemination, the conception rates were lower, about 64%. In ELISA test in Kajli sheep, the overall 70% conception rates were detected, and in Lohi breed, there were about 69% conception rates. Similarly, in manual pregnancy test, overall conception rate was about 64% in single insemination, and similarly in double insemination, the overall conception rate was 64.5%. In case of Kajli sheep, the pregnancy rate was 68.3%, and similarly in Lohi sheep, the pregnancy rate was 60.4%. From this data, we can conclude that the cryopreserved ram semen can be used for intracervical artificial insemination with satisfactory conception rates, and the conception rate with single insemination was comparable with double insemination. So the single dose of insemination is preferred as compared to the double dose, as they both bring the comparable results. So the use of double dose of insemination is the use, I think, is the wastage of resources. At the end, we acknowledge the Secretary Livestock, Punjab, and all the management of LPRI Nagar, Okada, LES Kushab, and SPU Kadrabad for providing us all the facilities to conduct this experiment. Thank you for your time. Allah Hafiz.